Hi, little part two of the first video. We got interrupted and we had a good first segment, so I didn't want to waste it. So here's part two. So we were talking about Vina Real, and we have a Rioja from Vina Real, and I was saying all these wines were on sale, like super sale. There might not be a lot left at the PLCB store, so you may want to come check them out, try them here, see if you like them, and then maybe check them out and purchase what might be left at the PLCB store and wine missing, because they are all in pretty good prices. So kind of taking a look here real quick. Really nice purple color. You can see through it. It's not like completely opaque. As far as tears go, there's a decent amount of tears with some staining going on as well. Nose-wise, it's completely not 100% what I was expecting. I was expecting a kind of a big nose of vanilla, but this is very dark cherry, very old world in style, very leathery. There's a lot of earthiness, a lot of dirt. There is a little bit of cardamom and spice coming up from the bottom. A lot of those notes continue into the palate. Anything you'd want to add to that?
Definitely much smoother than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would.
Yeah. So the tannins here are velvety. They're soft. They've definitely had some time. This wine's from 2011, so it's definitely had some time to kind of mature and soften out. Vina Real Reserva, always a decent buy. Next wine, we have Secoli. This is the Amarone della Valpolicella. So Amarone is basically, the wines of Amarone are made in the basically the Ripasso kind of style of winemaking, Appassimento style. I'm sorry, I correct myself. The Appassimento style of winemaking. So basically, they pick the grapes off the vines and then they dry them in these large open air kind of barns, and they dry them for up to 3 months. And what that does is it dries out the water and concentrates the sugar within the wine, and when they actually vinify the wine, it makes the wine higher in alcohol, adds a nutty component to it, makes the wines a little bit more interesting. It's more of an expensive method. That's why Amarones are often a little bit more on the expensive side. But it makes the wines a little bit more interesting. There's also Ricciotto, where they do like a sweet wine, but the Amarones are most of the time fermented till dryness. So color-wise here, purple with a little bit of an orangish rim on there. It's not that old, but it's just could be just possibly from that Appassimento process. As far as definitely large tears and heavy staining on the glass. You want to take the first note?
All right. I get a little bit of chocolate, maybe a little bit of raisin. Basement?
There's definitely like a lot of nuttiness going on. Figs, dates, a lot of that old world kind of funk happening. Again, those figs, those raisins, those dates kind of continue. There might be a little hinge of oxidation on this particular wine. Whether or not the next bottle shows a little bit better, I don't know, but there is a little bit of oxidation showing here. Not completely bad, but not doesn't feel like a 100% solid bottle, but still good, still showing. I can still see that this wine is an Amarone, still showing those notes of an Amarone. Very interesting. The chocolate that she talked about really comes through on the palate. There's that, like I said, that raisiny, nutty, datey vanilla component kind of coming through. So come check us out this week. Check out these wines while they last. We don't have a lot of them. Merry Christmas in July. Thank you, and she thanks you.
Thanks. Bye.